We are up over $1,000 today, almost $2,000. The account is at an all-time high, $74,095. This is an all-time high for the account. And you know what? We didn't even do anything today. But what I am going to talk about in this video is our payments coming in from ULTY and YBIT. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Isaiah, and if you're new to this channel, this is an income generating account where our goal is to collect weekly income through selling cash secured puts, selling covered calls, doing credit spreads, and finally collecting dividends from ultra yielders and mid yielders. So let's first talk about the ultra yielders. We hit a huge milestone for the account. TSYY is one of our ultra yielders. Our goal was to get 1,000 shares, and we have hit it. We have reached this milestone. Tomorrow is their announcement day, and if they stay around that 15 cents, that means next week we're going to get $150. We will not reinvest it back into TSYY. Rather, we will take it and put it into COYY, our other ultra yielder. Our goal is to get this to 500 shares. It's currently at 408, so we're only 92 shares away from that goal. And when we hit that goal, I'm going to take both the ultra yielder incomes and put them into a nice round till payer. I don't have any round till in this account, so it'll be nice to get it in there. My premium general group is determining which round hill fund I'm going to use. I've narrowed it down to 3, but we'll talk a little bit about them later. So those are our ultra yielders. We also have some more stable dividend payers. We have PDI. I've been making small daily buys, but you know what? I didn't have a chance to. I was just kind of enjoying life today, so I did not get onto my brokerage account. Sometimes you do that, but I still would like to get on tomorrow and buy a couple shares. If you look at my history here, I've been buying 2 shares or so a day, small daily buys. I love PDI. I want to get to 1,000 shares. I need to be consistent. I need to make sure I am getting those daily buys in. Cornerstone. My goal is to get 3,000 shares of CLM and CRF. These are Cornerstone funds. I currently have 1,400 of each, so we're almost halfway there. And then finally, ORC. It's a monthly paying REIT. I don't have any real estate in this portfolio, and I thought, you know what? I want one that pays a decent dividend, but will offer a little bit of share stabilization. I know this is still a little unstable with the real estate market and everything, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm getting $24 from them at the end of the month. That's when I had 200 shares. Next month, I will get $36 unless I buy even more shares between now and then. It usually pays out around 12 cents a month. So I like the diversity. It still gives me a nice yield, and it allows me to continue to grow the portfolio from a stable standpoint, because we need some stable funds along with those high yielders in order to maximize our buying power with margin, because we're trying to take advantage of margin to buy some stable funds in PDI and the Cornerstone funds. And in order to maximize that margin, we can't have a ton of funds where the whole thing is NAV decaying and we're just trying to pay back return on capital with our distribution. So we need a combination of high yielders along with stable payers. And on top of that, we obviously have our options. Now, again, guys, my trades are my opinions. They should never, ever be taken as financial advice. I'm just the annoying dude from YouTube. So make sure you're not copying my trades. Do your own due diligence. But I believe selling options is the best way to generate income. It is the most effective way you are getting paid to agree to buy or sell a stock. So that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, yield max funds really hurt us in terms of reverse splits. So as you can see here, the week of the 19th, which is actually 2 weeks from now, I am going to get assigned on a number of positions. I'm going to get assigned on Coney, CONY. I'm going to get assigned on TSLY, and for those that are new, when you sell a cash secured put, you are agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. And when you do that, you get paid a nice credit. So TLSY, I want to take a look at that trade history here. It might be TSLY1 right now. How can I find it? Because I want to show you an example of the trade history, which I guess the only way I can do that now is by exporting the report. So I guess I can't. But what I wanted to show you guys is when I sell a put, I get paid a credit. And I try to roll that position as many times as I can to continue to get more and more income from it. So I wanted to roll these Yield Max funds in order to get an entire payout that would cover the cost of buying the shares. And what I mean by that is I sold an $8 put on TSLY. So every put, every option contract is 100 shares. So 100 times 8, the price I'm agreeing to buy it for, is $800. I wanted to earn $800 in credit, in premiums, before I purchased the position. I probably got paid around $400 or $500 on TSLY. So my price average is only going to be about $4 a share, which is cool. CONY, I didn't get to roll those as much, so unfortunately, my price average is not near as good as the TSLY one, unfortunately. But regardless, that means in a couple of weeks from now, we're going to pick up some more Yield Max funds that I honestly didn't want to buy yet, but that's okay. So that's on the radar. The next thing I want to do is do a quick overview of our trade history, look at the money we brought in this week. But before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to the wonderful Premium Generals. This is an exclusive group where I post private content such as educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, how to do debit spreads, as well as private portfolio updates. Anytime I make a trade, any moves I make, any moves I'm going to make, I ensure the Premium Generals know first. I also have polls in there asking, investment ideas, things like that. I try to post videos in this channel group here 4 to 6 times every single week. I think I have over 70 videos in there currently. So a lot of great stuff. And on top of that, you get to be featured in every single video. You'll pop up here, your name, your beautiful face. So if you want to be a part of that, it's $10. Come check it out. Watch all the videos. Stop on by, have some fun, and let's all continue to grow together. And with that being said, let's jump back into the video. Okay, trade history here. We sold our cash secured puts on MSTU, MSOS. We rolled a couple positions. We sold covered calls. I went a little bit more in detail earlier in the week, but just kind of wanted you to see all the premiums we collected there, like $250 or so. And then dividends, we got paid out $112 from COYY, $141 from TSYY. We have $30 just about going to hit from ULTY today. And YBIT, which we have 50 shares, they announced their payout of like 68 cents. So I think that's going to be around $35 or so. So a great week again. We continue to generate income, and we're going to grow the account that way. What I'm going to do with the $30-some that's going to hit the account tomorrow from ULTY, and then from Friday, I'll just use them for some small daily buys on PDI. Continue to trudge toward that 1,000 share goal total. I mean, like I said, I want to get there by end of March 2026, and it does take a minute to get there. But small daily buys do add up, and I always want to call that out, guys. Even though it might not feel like you're making any headway or any ground when you're buying 1 or 2 shares at a time, I promise it adds up. If you could do, 200 shares a day, or 2 shares a day, say there's 250 trading days in a year, that's going to be 500 shares by the end of the year. I mean, that's pretty awesome. You get 3, then you're looking at 750, 4, you're looking at that, so on and so forth. Small daily buys do add up, and I know that's the hardest thing for people, especially people that are newer to investing. It's hard to see how putting small incremental amounts can get you to your goal, but I promise it will. So make the small investments, grow your portfolio, and watch the snowball just take form. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And again, especially if you make it this far in the video. According to my YouTube analytics, people don't usually make it past the 5-minute mark, which is okay with me. But for those that do, you guys are truly fantastic, and I appreciate you. Make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let me know in the comments below how your portfolio is looking. Let me know also if you're someone that went a little too heavy in some of the Yield Max funds. Like I mentioned before, ULTY, I did a truth video on that. Make sure you check it out. So I make mistakes as well, and we always learn from them. So with that being said, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.